Welcome to my channel, Creating Essence. I am Megan, and thank you so much for stopping by today. I am really excited to be participating in the first virtual homeschool collaboration of the 2018 school year. If you don't know what the VHC is, I'll put a link to the video below explaining today's question, how it all works, by the incredible Trish of Just So Trish. Today's question is, what made you decide to homeschool? I have a whole playlist of our homeschooling videos, and I've explained a couple of times how we got started and why, but I will put it all in one place right here for anyone who's interested. I was actually homeschooled kindergarten through 8th grade, and I had a really bad experience. I was not pro homeschooling. I did, however, go to college for education. My degree was in early childhood education, and I was a teacher before I had children myself. When my oldest was 3, turning 4, her birthday is in the end of December, so that school year started and she was very much ready for school. She was an early talker and an eager learner, so we decided to send her to preschool. When I called to get things set up, I was told she was too young. She had missed the cutoff. For preschool there, you had to be 4 by December 1st. She wasn't 4 until the end of the month. So I decided I could absolutely teach my own kid preschool, no problem. The next year, when she was ready for kindergarten, I called the school district to see where she needed to be enrolled, and they said, nope, she has to be 5 by December 1st. So she needs to go to preschool this year, not kindergarten. Okay then. So I figured if I could teach classrooms of 30 kindergartners, I could certainly teach my own child kindergarten. And by the end of the year, she was very much ready for 1st grade. By that time, we were in a new school district, so when I called to see about enrolling her, they said, she hasn't done kindergarten yet. And I said, yes, actually she has. We homeschooled. And their reply was, well, we have no reporting. We have no idea. Now that was in New York, and New York does not require any kind of reporting until the child is 6. No reporting was required. But they said basically, you don't have proof, so she needs to do kindergarten over again. I wasn't going to torture my kid like that. So I homeschooled for 1st grade, and it went well. And the next year, when we were thinking about school, we have the homeschool reporting to show she completed 1st grade. But our son, who was going to kindergarten at that time, was not ready for the classroom environment. If you're familiar with our channel, my oldest son has autism and sensory processing disorder. The classroom environment is not a place that he does well. So we had a lot of therapies and things coming to our home, and it just worked better for all of us to just hang out at home. By the time our 3rd child was ready for school, we had well established, our oldest was in 3rd, our 2nd was going into 1st grade, and I just felt like if I ship her off to school, I will kind of be ditching her. And at that point, I think we just realized we're a homeschool family. So my initial why was the school won't let my daughter in school. My next why became my son won't do well in the classroom environment. And then after that, it was, we like hanging out at home together. My current whys for homeschooling, the list is eternal. My oldest is in 7th grade, and I cannot fathom putting her in the school system, knowing what I know about how the school system works, about the culture of the public school, and it's just not a place that I want my daughter going to be socialized. There's a lot of that I don't want my kid learning. For my 2nd child, my why for him being home is he does really well at home. The classroom is not a great environment for him, but he is twice exceptional. He does have those neurological issues and struggles, but he also tests brilliant and well above grade level academically. And I know from being a teacher, and I know from talking to the school system, that the accommodations he needs to thrive cannot be made. My 3rd was a very reluctant reader, and she has some learning struggles herself, so we can go at a really slow pace and do exactly what she needs when she needs it. There's no rush, there's no testing to give her additional anxiety or stress, and she does really, really well when we can just go at her own pace. The reason why we homeschool my fourth, he was born with a lot of health issues that kind of are a mystery. I'll put an iCard up about that as well as a link in the info box. But he just has some health struggles and we don't have a name for it, but we do know that it includes a compromised immune system. So it's just best for him to be home and not being exposed to those germs all year. I also at this point would just miss my kids. I do all day, every day with them, and I absolutely love it. And I don't know, as much as I can think about how much more housework I could get done without homeschooling every day, I still don't know what I would do with myself without my kids every day. I work from home so I can homeschool, and I just love homeschooling. It's a calling and it's a passion for me. I absolutely love digging in and learning with my kids. I love that we can dig in so much deeper than the school system would ever be able to accommodate, no matter how incredible the teachers or the system. I love that my kids aren't exposed to all the fears of public school, like bullying and now the terrible epidemic of the school shootings, and just in general the rampant disrespect for humankind. I'm glad my kids don't have to face that day in and day out, and they can learn and learn well in the nurturing environment of their home and daily go out into the world and socialize with a safety net and a guidance of their family and their upbringing. And that is it for this August virtual homeschool collaboration response. If you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe and stick around. I am a wife to one, mom to six. We are a little mini homesteading suburban family in Central Virginia, doing a lot of clean eating, green living, traveling, and family exploring adventures. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to hang out for more videos like this. Bye, friends.